Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshire Media. I am Mark, your host, your entertainment officer, whatever you want me to be. Now, what am I going to talk about today? Well, we're talking about what really did crash at Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. Yeah, we're going to discuss that. Everyone seems to think they know. Well, I'm going to give you my version of it, what I think, and that it was first reported in 1947 that a flying saucer, a disc had crashed, an alien aircraft had crashed, and then suddenly they changed the story, and they said it was a weather balloon. Well, if that's the case, if it was just a weather balloon, what had crashed at Roswell, New Mexico, literally there, if it was just that, why would they try to cover it up? Why cover it up? And why are they still trying to cover it up today? Which they are. They don't want to revisit it. You know what I mean? They have said it is what it is, and it's they're sticking to the story. It's a weather balloon. Well, a lot of people in the know, and a lot of people have got their own intelligence, seems to know that they've lied. The first story what was released in the papers saying, look, it's a downed UFO, it's a crashed saucer, there's dead bodies. I believe that really happened. I really do believe, something crashed there. Even if it wasn't a UFO, it could have been an experimental aircraft, which we will never know. You know what I mean? We're not going to get to the truth in it all, but at the end of the day, there was a big crash. The military suddenly changed the story and said it was a weather balloon. Who do you believe? I know what I believe, and things like that. Something did crash. Something, it wasn't a weather balloon at all like that. It was nothing like that at all. It was something. It might have been something out of this world. We don't know. It might have been something from outer space. We just don't know. But something crashed, and apparently there were dead bodies reported. And why was that site recovered? Why was people there to recover? If it wasn't that important, military personnel was there recovering bits and pieces. If it was only a weather balloon, it's not that important, is it? When you think about it. So really, what did really crash at Roswell? In my mind, what crashed at Roswell was an unidentified flying object. We can't say for sure that it is from another planet or it is from out of this world. We don't really know. But at the end of the day, there was a mass cover-up. Mass cover-up. It literally was. I mean, it's took them until 2015 to admit, that Area 51 exists. We all know it existed. Everyone knew before they admitted it. Pentagon in 2017 have admitted that UFOs, what you see our pilots chasing, the Tic Tacs and things like that, are real, but they don't know where they're from. So you've got the Pentagon and things like this trying to open it up. You know what I mean? But governments around the world have hidden. I've told lies. Literally, it is a big lie. I've told lies about this and saying that they don't exist when they do. Even our own government in the United Kingdom have done the same. Lie after lie after lie, trying to cover it up. You know what I mean? So what did really crash at Roswell? It was a UFO, unidentified flying object. I believe it was saucer shape and things like that. But you can say what really crashed in Wales. You know what I mean? I don't know the exact specifics because I haven't researched it yet, but I know a crash at Wales happened, and an eyewitness said it looked like something what she'd never seen before. You know what I mean? People say, oh, it's an airplane. Then later on, it's a missile and things like that. But did a UFO crash in Wales? We'll never know. We'll never know the truth. It's like, it's like everything. It's surrounded in mystery, and I don't know why. People have tried to cover it up and things like that. It's like it's like other things what have happened in Yorkshire, like Ilkley, Tobners and things like that. They're a bloke found on top of a coal stack. How did he get there? You know, some people say, he's been craned up, you know what I mean? But the thing is, this body was on top of a coal stack and nothing was disturbed. That's hard to do. You try and climb a coal stack, it's impossible. It's very hard. You know what I mean? So you couldn't haul up a body and put it on top. So then you got the top midden incident where a police car came across something in the middle of the road. Was it a UFO? That's what he believes it was, because he's got missing time. Literally. You know what I mean? So I mean there's incidents around the world and in our own country, the United Kingdom, having UFO encounters. Have they ever had a real UFO encounter? As an ex-policeman who was walking on Ilkley Moor, seen the Ilkley Moor alien, was he taken into a spaceship and told, "What? This is what's mankind. This is this is what's going to happen or could happen." We'll never know. But it's an ex-copper who was on Ilkley Moor who experienced that, and you'll find out that officers like in Army, Royal Navy, Air Force, Police, they intend to be believed because they are trained observers and things like that, and that's what it is. That's why people believe these people. You know what I mean? So going back to 1947 of Roswell, what really crashed at Roswell? I believe it was a saucer shape. I believe it was a flying saucer, a UFO, unidentified flying object for definite. But I do believe it came from outer space and crashed on our planet. It's not the only crash to happen at Roswell. I mean, there's 5 crashes all in all, and a lot do predate Roswell, literally predate it. I don't know why the Roswell crash became so popular. I think it's because of the scattered debris field on a ranch. I think that's why it became so very popular. But it's there. It did happen and things like that. So if you believe in aliens or UFOs or not, that's what I believe what crashed. A UFO definitely crashed at Roswell. And I honestly believe what we are seeing in our skies, like saucer shapes and things like that, people have had their own experiences with seeing, having UFO encounters. Now, I can only speak about me, what I've experienced in my life, and I know what I've experienced. I've experienced a UFO over at Emily Moor, when I were up at Emily Moor Mask. I know at Emily Moor Mask, me and my mate were talking, and we saw what we saw flying over the fields in a zigzag shape, as I call it. But it had a light, and that light was shining down. It'd be going along, and it'd be shining down, then off, then down, then off, on, off. You get it? And I can only talk about that experience, but that did really happen, if you believe it or not. At the end of the day, and I mean at the end of the day, you have to see it to believe it. If you haven't seen it, you're not going to believe it, and that. But there is too much evidence out there to say that it doesn't exist. There's a lot of evidence out there what says they do exist, and things like that. And ancient astronaut theorists say it has happened thousands of years before. So it's happened once before, thousands and thousands of years ago. Before, we think that's that's the missing link to the human race. That's how we appeared. That's how we have come to sustain and thrive on this planet through someone's experiment. I don't know if it's failed or not, but it looks like it has. It depends on what kind of experiment. If it's to save a civilization, then it's been very successful. But that's what I believe. Up there, ancient, that's what I believe. That they are somehow connected to us, which I think they are. If you go back into temples and in Egypt times and things like that, Egyptian temples and things like that, they're all inscribed on the walls. That I get an hand on, say God is up there in a silver disc. So who's to say? And that's before my time and before everybody else's time and things like that. But that's what I believe what crashed at Roswell. An unidentified flying object saucer. I honestly think it was a spaceship. And yes, there may have been some aliens what have died, or there might have been one what have lived. We'll never know. We'll never know the truth. But like I say, that's my video for today. I hope you like that. And if you have liked it, please give me a thumbs up. So please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new. And hit the bell icon and hit all. That will let you know when I'm putting up another video. And also, please share the video to your friends and your family and to other social media like Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And also, please, 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 please comment below. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now. Bye.